All right, that says we're going. Well, if you're watching live, good morning. If you're watching it at some other time, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Um, so you guys are used to us doing this little video blog subsequent to our actual written blog going up on our website. You can check it out there or via email. And if you want to subscribe, feel free, you can do that there as well. But this time around, and this one was really fun to put together because I just have so much anecdotal data regarding this, we changed it a little to a winter travel checklist for homeowners. And if you guys were clients of ours, you're subscribed to another video blog series on your home repair, upkeep, maintenance, those kinds of things, just homeowners tips in general. And one of the things we've been talking about a lot lately is technology, smart houses, those sorts of things. There's a little bit of crossover here. Forgive me, I'm a little under the weather as well. But nonetheless, the blog this time around is a winter travel checklist on how to keep your home safe. The first tip, keep the heat on. This is a big one, and I'll talk about this a couple of times, but I remember a next door neighbor, a house next door to mine. There were a lot of neighbors because it was a rental property, and during one period, the home was vacant a little earlier than now. It was late in the year, November, December, but the power had gone out. I think it tripped a breaker for the thermostat. It never came back on. Pipes froze throughout the house, ruptured. When it warmed up, they started leaking. House was in absolute disarray. Walls, floors, ceilings. So much work had to be done. So keep the heat on if you're going to travel. And if you're a homeowner and you're just going to be absent for a period, or it's a rental property and it's vacant, keep the heat on. And there's a little bit more to come about that particular subject. Keeping the pipes from freezing. Yes, I know this seems a little absurd right now just because it doesn't feel like we're really going to have winter in Colorado ever. It is coming, I'm sure. But if you're going to go, one of the greatest things you can do is open up all the cabinets that have piping underneath them, so under the sinks, that kind of thing, so that the warm air can circulate there as well. Most of that plumbing, most of that piping is up against exterior walls, so it's more common for it to be colder there. So yeah, open up the cabinets, can keep the pipes from freezing. There are a few other tips in there, things like insulation and heat tape, so on and so forth. Security, a big one, doors and windows. Not only is that a big issue for keeping your house warm, but obviously secure as well. Loose hinges, weather seals, these kinds of things are both important when it comes to security and energy efficiency. So that's one of them. Using light to create normal activity, using lighting. And this is kind of where we're overlapping on our smart home series of videos, because I can do that in my home. I can set up routines where lights will turn on and off with some kind of regular schedule, as if I had come home, as if I went to work, as if I'm going to bed, whatever the case may be. So that's certainly a big one. Mail packages and snow. If you have neighbors, that's probably a good one. Do remember that if it snows and the snow doesn't get removed, it doesn't get moved. One, that could be illegal, depending on where you live. And two, it's obviously a telltale sign that you're not home. There are no footprints in it. There's no uh, proof that it's been moved around. It was shoveled. It was whatever. So that's obviously a big one as well. Again, there's a tip about using technology, and a smart house is a great way to do that. And we do all kinds of things when it comes to cameras, smoke detectors, garage door openers, all these kinds of things that enable us to use technology to make sure that everything is safe and secure. Floods, waters. Ooh, and another one that really hadn't occurred to me, and we will do this in our smart home series, is a water detector that I have down where the water heater is. And if it leaks, the water heater blows out, and it happens. It's not common, but it happens. Then that alarm will ping me and let me know that there's an issue, to say the least. That's a minimum one. Having someone you trust, friend, coworker, employee, neighbor, relative, check in on your home. That one's obviously a no-brainer. reviewing your insurance coverage, I think, was kind of an interesting tip. And to go back to the first point, some of those insurance policies actually require that thermostats stay set at a minimum in order for the insurance to be covered, in order for it to be viable. So yeah, review your insurance as well. And then, yeah, in theory, if your house is vacant or you've been traveling something or other, then these steps will hopefully help you keep your home safe and secure while you're gone. So those are the tips out of the blog at this time around. Hopefully you're all well. Happy New Year. And if you're in Colorado, if you're in the Denver metro area, and obviously a lot of our audience is, then hang in there. We are going to eventually have winter. These 68-degree days like we've been having in what's technically winter will eventually fade, I'm sure. So do take some of these steps to protect your home in the winter time. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.